All right, so we are looking at census and surveys. First of all, we're looking at data collection. Data collection is a process in which data is collected to obtain information and to draw conclusions, so to find out answers about the issues of concern in a given population. Here we've got a population which consists of a complete group of people, objects, events with at least one common characteristic. So we could say our population is students of St. James. So it's the whole lot of them, okay? And then within that, you've got a subset of the population, which is called the sample. So then we would say the grade 11s of St. James. They would be the sample, okay, because it's one little portion of it. Data is collected either using a census of the entire population. So a census is something that they actually do, the government does, and every single person has to do it on the same night. Okay, so you can remember that that's everybody. A survey is a sample of the population, so only some of the people. Okay, that's the difference. So a census is conducted by official bodies at irregular time intervals on a set date. In Australia, a census of the entire population and housing is conducted by the Australian Bureau of Statistics every 5 years on a census night. And the next census is in August 2021. Right, advantages and the disadvantages of conducting a census. So the census, remember, is everybody. The information collected through a census list has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages, the good things. The advantages of the information collected through a census is that it represents a true measure of the entire population because everybody does it on the same night. It can be used for further study, so you answer all sorts of questions. And it provides a detailed information about the minority groups within the entire population. So there could be groups that are very small and only a few things happen to these people, but because so they won't get missed out because you're doing everybody. Okay, so it actually includes every single person, whether you're a big group or whether you're a small group. Disadvantages: high costs, is very expensive. I'm sure it was online now. It used to be paper, so people would go out and do it. Long period of time required to collect, analyze, and produce, and then release the results. So it takes a long time to put that all together. You can imagine every single person in Australia do it, and they answer lots of questions. So it would take a long time to analyze and to get information out of that, and then to publicize it. Long time. And then data can become quite out of date quite quickly. Okay, because every 4 years, things change. For example, a company manufacturing school shoes wanted to collect data on the shoe size of every student in the country. The process would be very costly and it would take a long time to collect it, then analyze it, and then produce the results. The company should investigate a sample of the student population for a fast and cost-effective estimate. For each of the following situations, you need to state whether the data should be collected using a census or a survey. You've got to give reasons for your choice. So let's look at this. All students in a school are asked to state their method of travel to and from school. So it's everybody at the school. So that would be, because it's all the students, it would be a census. Right, for B. Data is collected from every third person leaving a shopping centre at the time spent shopping. Not everybody. So therefore that one is up. As only every third person is involved in the data, this represents a sample. Data was collected from 500 households regarding their average monthly water usage. Only 500 households are involved in the data collection. So this represents a sample of all the households. Here we go, and that would be a survey. Okay, we're going to stop there for now.